Hello, we're going to talk about Captain America, the Marvel movie. And if you haven't seen the movie,
The first one.
there's a link in the description. Go watch it. And the reason we're going to talk about it is...
Because it skipped the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Skipped it for a montage. So the way we often talk about stories between us and in relation to like storytelling and etc. is about what kind of the purpose of the story really is. And with Captain America, the first movie, it's where he's like turns into Captain America and all that. The most important part of seemingly that whole movie and like the reason for it is, why is Captain America Captain America? Like they build up the whole beginning of the movie to be like, we're going to give the super soldier serum thingy to this guy instead of this other person or anybody else because of certain qualities that that person has. And his qualities are like the little things like
selfless, jumping on the grenade to protect other people instead of
just
running away.
Always trying to do the thing for the right reasons and do the right thing, etc. Like just really clear cut. That's the point of it. And then after that, after he gets the super soldier serum, there's like all this other stuff, and
he ends up like being like a Captain America who's just a symbol of like propaganda, and he's just like, hey, come see me like at the circus, and like, so there's that scene where he's drawing like monkeys in his sketchbook, and he's like, what am I doing here? And then he
he goes and he saves everybody in some scene, whatever it is. And then after that, that's kind of where the movie could really shine, is it's showing him go around with all the other people, and then all the people that he saved even, to understand why he's Captain America. Because he's not Captain America because he went and he happened to save everybody the one time, and then they're all like, oh yeah, he's actually useful, let's like use him in battle or anything. Like that is not why he's Captain America. And then throughout the rest of the time, you could have the movie show him with all those people, and over time they go from the kind of almost like assumption or belief that he's Captain America and like he has a super soldier serum, like he's so good, look what he did and he saved everybody, to like what really makes him Captain America and why he became this super soldier to begin with is because of these qualities that he has that are totally unassociated with him saving them. Like he didn't save them and become Captain America, he was chosen to be Captain America before any of that even happened. But then it's like,
and
it's
then that's why they would follow him. But yeah, in the montage, it's just like everyone starts following him, and then they all march up to Red Skull's like base, and then like just basically skips to the ending.
So the part of the movie that would have really held the most value, because that's what it's building up the whole time, is why is like some person, Captain America in this case, being a person that shows everyone else what it actually means to be a hero, to be a leader, to be whatever, like anything, just be a good person. That was the movie that could have been told and really was being told up to a certain point. And then they skip it for a montage, and it's just him going around with all these soldiers and like different images of the different bases they're taking over or something, and it doesn't show that part of the movie. But that's where all of these other people that are with him and like just the audience as well could understand. It's like the difference between these regular soldiers and Captain America in the way they're approaching things. And it just skips that. And then suddenly all the soldiers are just with him, and they march into Red Skull's base and just killing people, etc. Yeah. That kind of story is like what seems to be lacking, because we always skip it for montages. The story of why is this person chosen at all to be the Captain America, to be the leader or the person who can help others.
And there's a lot of movies that someone's chosen for arbitrary no reason at all. This is one of the cases where someone actually just is chosen for a reason.
Yeah.
And therefore then like you could show that the reason, but
usually it's just very arbitrary, like just nonsensical chosen one reasons, like Power Rangers, just a bunch of like really stupid people, and it's like, here's powers, and then they learn one really basic useless lesson on like a surface level and then save the day. It's just like nobody learned anything.
I mean, Shazam showed it too, and Shazam
played with the idea a bit.
It was at least it wasn't that he was just this kid and they used it well,
Yeah.
what it was for, or like how that actually works. But
Yeah.
yeah. So make a Captain America remake.
Yeah, we want more of those. We want Captain America, but we want to see the montage
Yeah.
and all the soldiers coming around.
And if you
learning
don't,
what's
then
good.
we'll throw that kind of thing in our story somewhere, and hopefully
Yeah.
then
Ultimately,
clicks.
yeah, eventually those are the stories that will be told. Like when the world does smarten up, then we will have those versions of the Captain America movie instead of the current ones where it's just a montage of murdering
Yeah,
people
so much
and
more
then
interesting.
saving the world. Yeah,
So much better instead of just like skipping, like just
make a full
Yeah.
movie instead of something that's just like, yeah, that was great, and then you go home.